All right, this morning we're getting a little wild here at Kids 5. The San Antonio Zoo is here with some special guests.
Yeah, joining us now, Christine Behringer and Emily Nations from the Animal Ambassador team at the zoo, and y'all can have that.
So who
I'm okay this far
do
away.
we have here with us? I like this. I think this is Loki, right?
This is Loki, yeah, so you can feel him. So he is our
beautiful.
black pine snake.
Yeah.
And one of the things I think is super cool, which is what you're able to feel right now,
Those
is he's
little
got
ridges.
little ridges on his scales. So those are called keeled scales. And that is an adaptation because black pine snakes like Loki actually burrow underground. And so that's going to give him extra traction as he is moving underground and hunting for gophers.
And realistically, you might find that in East Texas, Mississippi, Alabama, Southeast.
A little bit more on the southeast because they do like to burrow underground. They're going to be in areas that have a little bit more regular rainfall than what we do, so that dirt stays nice and soft for them to get underground.
You know, the thing I noticed about Loki is that he's warm. I expected him to be cold.
Well, because it is, as we heard on the weather, it's a little chilly today and stuff, so whenever we are transporting our animals, these guys, they are trained for coming out and doing programs with us, but we make sure that we've got heat pads and everything. We want to make sure that they are staying nice and comfortable.
This is the warmest snake I've ever touched.
I turned on the heater for myself in the car. I made sure he gets the same treatment.
So now what do we have? This it's a 3-banded armadillo? Well,
Correct.
How's it different from ours?
So there are a couple differences. The ones we have here are going to be 9-banded armadillos. So one difference is that she only has 3 bands versus the ones here have 9. So you can see on their back, she only has these 3 bands versus the 9-banded are going to be a lot bigger because they have all 9 of those. And one really big difference is that these are the only species of armadillo in the entire world that can fully curl up into a ball.
Well, I thought ours rolled up pretty good, don't they?
No, they
Not
actually
like that?
can't roll up, not quite like that. So her having less bands, a little bit more flexible, she's going to be able to curl up a little bit better. But the ones that we have here also do use their shell for protection while she like kind of curls up and make sure that she's nice and solid and stayed nice and closed. The ones here, they're actually going to jump up to 3 feet in the air and use that shell to hit the jaw of a predator. So that's how they're going to use their shell to protect themselves versus these guys are just going to roll up and keep themselves nice and
Greta's
stable.
20 and Loki is
17.
Wow. What do people ask you the most about animals?
I mean, a lot of times it's the same sorts of stuff, you know, telling us about them, always, especially with the snakes and stuff like that, you know, does it bite? Is it venomous? And I always tell people I am not that brave. I'm not going to hold on to a venomous snake. But he is a well-trained professional, as is Greta. Like we said, 17 years old for Loki, a little over 20 for Greta. These guys have been working with our ambassador team for years, and so we love having them be able to join us at the zoo. And definitely people should come and visit us. Besides all of the amazing animals, we are in the midst of our Zoo Lights event. So we are open into the evening, so you can come and see all of the displays, the light shows. It's really just a fun time to hang out with the family. And who wouldn't want to be hanging out with all of the animals?
Hold Loki.
I'm gonna hold on to it, but you're welcome to keep touching him. Isn't he amazing?
All right, Paul, it's go to the zoo. They're open 11 today.
11 a.m. until 8 p.m. So you can come after dark, see all those lights. It's a really beautiful display.
All right, they're telling us wrap to Paul. Paul, take us away because we're going to stand here and talk forever.
All
Guys,
right.
thanks. These are cool.